Hello and welcome on www.ThePapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub. You're joining with the live and exclusive action of the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017 in search for the next generation of basketball stars in Sri Lanka. Live and exclusive action brought you from Henry Pedris Basketball Complex. Ladies and gentlemen, ThePapare.com powering the Sri Lankan schools basketball arena for the second consecutive year. The first edition was played in 2016 here at Henry Pedris Basketball Complex, where St. Thomas's went on to win the championship. There you go, Asian International versus Lyceum International School, Wattala, the first quarterfinal of the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017. And it's actually a repeat of the International Basketball Schools final, which was held a couple of days back, where Lyceum International School Wattala went on to beat the defending champions AIS 61-68. And those two teams are here once again after 2 days of action-packed basketball at British School indoor basketball courts. They are here at the Henry Pedris Basketball Complex, trying to find, or rather trying to seal their spot at the semi-final stage of this ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017. On your screen, Arnold Brent Tevakumar wearing the number 5 jersey, going through the final practice sessions. One of the most amazing players that you need to rather look into in this match. A lot of international experience under this young man at this very young age. One of the most promising young stars for Sri Lanka. That is the Lyceum International School Wattala team going through their final preparation just before the match. And of course, reminding you, right after this, you can catch the live action of the second quarterfinal that is played between St. Peter's College Colombo and St. Thomas's College Mount Lavinia, the defending champions, trying to find their way up to the semi-final slot. It'll be an interesting game. St. Thomas's have not been in the best of the forms this season, and St. Peter's, of course, the surprise package coming into the knockout stage. So it'll be a very, very interesting match right after this as well. And speaking about the match we have at hand now, AIS versus Lyceum International. As I said, it's a repeat of the international finals. Lyceum International School Wattala came on top. They beat AIS. AIS is lacking experience this season. They don't have their key players. Tahir Akbar Ali has retired. He has ended his career. So it's all young players playing together with the senior man Arnold Brent. And of course, they have to be applauded and given all the credit for coming into the knockout stage with such a young team. And Arnold Brent doing most of the scoring and leading the team up front has been amazing in his leadership, scoring, taking responsibility and adjusting into game situations very, very fast. Arnold Brent has made sure that AIS is in a really, really good spot at this moment. So if they can beat Lyceum International School Wattala in this match, they will have their sweet revenge in the basketball arena, as they lost to Lyceum International School Wattala 61-68 in the International Basketball Finals. The key players, of course, from AIS will be Arnold Brent and Joel Pereira, if you need to have a look out for. And then from Lyceum International School Wattala, there's a lot of key players. Roshan Pereira, Nimesh Kulatunga, Evangelo Stefan, Sonal Pereira. The most interesting factor is that all these 4 players did play the ThePapare Basketball Championship in 2016, and this is their second year in the championship. So they have experience playing in this knockout stage. They have experience playing in these pressure situations. So it will be a very tough match. And the two coaches for today, Neria Stanley and Mr. Ajit Kurupu. Neria Stanley, of course, on to your left side, sitting and having a chat. The beauty of the game just before the match, just having a beautiful chat between the two coaches, two veteran coaches in Sri Lanka. Of course, I don't really think you need an introduction to Ajit Kurupu on his credentials as a coach. And Neria Stanley as well, he's been doing very well in his coaching arena, guiding this Lyceum International School to many, many championships. He was also the assistant coach of the youth tour that Sri Lanka toured last year. So a lot of experience under these coaches as well. So we are already rather going through the final preparations to begin this all-important quarter-final stage of the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017. The championship kicked off very early in September first week, starting off with the girls category, but unfortunately due to adverse weather conditions, the championship was postponed for a couple of weeks, and we too, of course, apologize for all and everyone was a part of this championship. And thank you very much for hanging in there with us. Thank you very much for all the support to ThePapare.com. And we do hope that you're joining with us live and exclusive from wherever you are around the globe. We do hope that you're here joining live, experiencing the next generation basketball here at the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017. Henry Pedris Basketball Complex, the popular venue for basketball in Sri Lanka. Draws in a lot of crowd, provides a lot of excitement and color to the game. One of the most favorite venues of all the players. Henry Pedris Basketball Complex, located right in the middle of Colombo. We invite you to stay tuned on ThePapare.com as we will come back with exciting action between AIS and LISW.
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
The breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
ThePapare.com කරපු සංකල්පය ලංකාවේ ක්‍රීඩක ක්‍රීඩිකාවන්ට ඉතාම ධෛර්යයක්. ඔවුන්ගේ අදහස් ක්‍රීඩා තොරතුරු ඊට අමතරව ශ්‍රී ලාංකිකයෙක් වශයෙන් මට ආඩම්බර විය හැකි මේ අලුත් සංකල්ප ක්‍රීඩා ලෝකයට ගෙනීම ගැන මම ඇත්තටම ThePapare.com එකට ස්තුතිවන්තයි.
What you think? The first rule is trust yourself.
Fitness Diaries, in a mission to uplift the fitness arena in Sri Lanka.
You follow Sri Lankan sports, obviously, even while you're traveling. How do you do that?
Well, I follow. I always keep an eye on the cricket. I know the match is starting in a few more minutes. And the internet is a great way to do it. And, initiatives like ThePapare.com, and it gives us so much information, excellent access, excellent insights. And I've noticed now that, I played the game. There are a huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than, we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to, reading about the game and understanding. So I think ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So, congratulations and well done to ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world to have a deep insight, an intricate look into sports, and also follow live scores, results and news, that's an ideal way.
Well, you're at the right place, sharing the passion here with Kumar Sangakkara. Kumar, thanks very much for joining us here.
ස්පෝර්ට්ස් වලට ඔයගොල්ලෝ කැමතිද?
අනිවාර්යෙන්.
ඔව්. නෑ. හොඳටම අඩුයි.
Yeah, of course.
අඩුයි යත්.
ඔව්. කදාසම ස්පෝර්ට් එක.
ෆුට්බෝල්.
ක්‍රිකට්. බාස්කට්. අපේ UFC වගේ දේවල් නම් සවන බලනවා.
ෆන් ඇන් රැලි විතරයි.
කැමතිම ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් ඉන්නවද කියලා?
අරවින්ද ඩි සිල්වා, අර්ජුන රණතුංග,
සංගක්කාර. ඒ සරත් ජයසූරිය 96 ටීම් එකම හොඳයි.
සමහර විශ්ලේෂණයන් තියෙනවා ඒවා සමහරලාවට හරියන්නත් පුළුවන් වරදින්නත් පුළුවන් කෝසල.
ක්‍රිකට් කියන්නේ අවිනිශ්චිත ක්‍රීඩාවක් ධනුෂ්කයා. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ මොනවද සිදුවන්නේ කියලා. ගොඩක් දේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් පිටියෙන් පිටත. නමුත් සියල්ල සිදුවන්නේ පිටිය තුලදී.
පිටියේ ඈත මෑත කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් පිටියේ ඇතුලේ කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් ඒ ක්‍රිකට් විශ්ලේෂණාත්මකව ඔබට සම කරන්නට අපි සූදානම්ින් ඉන්නවා පිටියේ කතා තුලින් රැඳෙන්න අපිත් එක්ක ThePapare.com ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම ක්‍රීඩා වෙබ් අඩවිය සමග.
Huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to reading about the game and understanding. So I think ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So congratulations and well done to ThePapare.com because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world.
What's happening here? The chance for what's happening here? The chance for
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
The Breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
ThePapare.com කරපු සංකල්පය ලංකාවේ ක්‍රීඩක ක්‍රීඩිකාවන්ට ඉතාම ධෛර්යයක්. ඔවුන්ගේ අදහස් ක්‍රීඩා තොරතුරු ඊට අමතරව ශ්‍රී ලංකිකෙක් වශයෙන් මට ආඩම්බර විය හැකි මේ අලුත් සංකල්ප ක්‍රීඩා ලෝකයට ගෙනීම ගැන මම ඇත්තටම papare.com එකට ස්තුතිවන්තයි.
The first rule is trust yourself.
Fitness Diaries, in a mission to uplift the fitness arena in Sri Lanka.
You follow Sri Lankan sports, obviously, even while you're traveling. How do you do that?
Well, I follow. I always keep an eye on the cricket. I know the match is starting in a few more minutes. And the internet is a great way to do it. And, initiatives like ThePapare.com, and it gives us so much information, excellent access, excellent insights. And I've noticed now that, I played the game. There are a huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than, we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to, reading about the game and so I think the ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So, congratulations and well done to the ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world to have a deep insight, an intricate look into sports, and also follow live scores, results and news, that's an ideal way.
Well, you're at the right place, sharing the passion here with Kumar Sangakkara. Kumar, thanks very much for joining us here.
ස්පෝට්ස් වලට ඔයගොල්ලෝ කැමතිද?
අනිවාර්යෙන්.
ඔව්. නෑ. හොඳටම අඩුයි.
Yeah, of course. අඩුයි.
ඔව්. කවදාසම ස්පෝට් එක?
ෆුට්බෝල්.
ක්‍රිකට්. බාස්කට්බෝල්. අපේ UFC වගේ දේවල් නම් සවන බලනවා.
Fun and rally විතරයි.
කැමතිම ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් ඉන්නවද කියලා?
අරවින්ද ඩිසිල්වා, අර්ජුන රණතුංග,
සංගක්කාර. ඒ සරත් ජයසූරිය 96 ටීම් එකම හොඳයි.
සමහර විශ්ලේෂණයන් තියෙනවා ඒවා සමහරලාවට හරියන්නත් පුළුවන් වරදින්නත් පුළුවන් කෝසල.
ක්‍රිකට් කියන්නේ අවිනිශ්චිත ක්‍රීඩාවක් ධනුෂ්කා. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ මොනවද සිදුවන්නේ කියලා. ගොඩක් දේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් පිටියෙන් පිටත. නමුත් සියල්ල සිදුවන්නේ පිටිය තුලදී.
පිටියේ ඈත මෑත කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන්, පිටියේ ඇතුලේ කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ ක්‍රිකට් විශ්ලේෂණාත්මකව ඔබට සම කරන්නට අපි සූදානම්ින් ඉන්නවා පිටියේ කතා තුලින්. රැඳෙන්න අපිත් එක්ක ThePapare.com ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම ක්‍රීඩා වෙබ් අඩවිය සමග.
Huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than, we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to, reading about the game and so I think the ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So, congratulations and well done to the ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world,
What's happening here? The chance for
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
The breakdown end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
ThePapare.com කරපු සංකල්පය ලංකාවේ ක්‍රීඩක ක්‍රීඩිකාවන්ට ඉතාම ධෛර්යයක්. ඔවුන්ගේ අදහස් ක්‍රීඩා තොරතුරු ඊට අමතරව ශ්‍රී ලංකිකෙක් වශයෙන් මට ආඩම්බර විය හැකි මේ අලුත් සංකල්ප ක්‍රීඩා ලෝකයට ගෙනීම ගැන මම ඇත්තටම papare.com එකට ස්තුතිවන්තයි.
What you think? The first rule is trust yourself.
Fitness Diaries, in a mission to uplift the fitness arena in Sri Lanka.
You follow Sri Lankan sports, obviously, even while you're traveling. How do you do that?
Well, I follow. I always keep an eye on the cricket. I know the match is starting in a few more minutes. And the internet is a great way to do it. And, you know, initiatives like ThePapare.com, and it gives us so much information, excellent access, excellent insights. And I've noticed now that, you know, I played the game. There are a huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than, you know, we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to, you know, reading about the game and so I think the ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So, you know, congratulations and well done to the ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world to have a deep insight, an intricate look into sports, and also follow live scores, results and news, that's an ideal way.
Well, you're at the right place, sharing the passion here with Kumar Sangakkara. Kumar, thanks very much for joining us here.
ස්පෝට්ස් වලට ඔයගොල්ලෝ කැමතිද? අනිවාර්යෙන්.
ඔව්. නෑ. හොඳටම අඩුයි.
Yeah, of course. අඩුයි. ඔව්. කදාසම ස්පෝට් එක. ෆුට්බෝල්.
ක්‍රිකට්. බාස්කට්බෝල්. අපේ UFC වගේ දේවල් නම් සවන බැලනවා.
ෆන් and rally විතරයි.
කැමතිම ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් ඉන්නවද කියලා?
අරවින්ද ඩිසිල්වා, අර්ජුන රණතුංග,
සංගක්කාර.
ඒ සරත් ජයසූරිය 96 ටීම් එකම හොඳයි.
සමහර විශ්ලේෂණයන් තියෙනවා ඒවා සමහරලාවට හරියන්නත් පුළුවන් වරදින්නත් පුළුවන් කෝසල.
ක්‍රිකට් කියන්නේ අවිනිශ්චිත ක්‍රීඩාවක් ධනුෂ්කයා. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ මොනවද සිදුවන්නේ කියලා. ගොඩක් දේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් පිටියෙන් පිටත. නමුත් සියල්ල සිදුවන්නේ පිටිය තුලදී.
පිටියේ ඈත මෑත කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් පිටියේ ඇතුලේ කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් ඒ ක්‍රිකට් විශ්ලේෂණාත්මකව ඔබට සම කරන්නට අපි සූදානම්ින් ඉන්නවා පිටියේ කතා තුලින් රැඳෙන්න අපිත් එක්ක ThePapare.com ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම ක්‍රීඩා වෙබ් අඩවිය සමග.
Huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to reading about the game and understanding. So I think ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So congratulations and well done to ThePapare.com because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world.
What's happening here? The chance for
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
The Breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
ThePapare.com කරපු සංකල්පය ලංකාවේ ක්‍රීඩක ක්‍රීඩිකාවන්ට ඉතාම ධෛර්යයක්. ඔවුන්ගේ අදහස් ක්‍රීඩා තොරතුරු ඊට අමතරව ශ්‍රී ලංකිකෙක් වශයෙන් මට ආඩම්බර විය හැකි මේ අලුත් සංකල්ප ක්‍රීඩා ලෝකයට ගෙනීම ගැන මම ඇත්තටම ThePapare.com එකට ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා.
What you think? The first rule is trust yourself.
Fitness Diaries, in a mission to uplift the fitness arena in Sri Lanka.
You follow Sri Lankan sports, obviously, even while you're traveling. How do you do that?
Well, I follow. I always keep an eye on the cricket. I know the match is starting in a few more minutes. And the internet is a great way to do it. And, initiatives like ThePapare.com, and it gives us so much information, excellent access, excellent insight. And I've noticed now that, I played the game. there are a huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than, we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to, reading about the game and understanding. So I think ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So, congratulations and well done to ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world to have a deep insight, an intricate look into sports, and also follow live scores, results and news, that's an ideal way.
Well, you're at the right place, sharing the passion here with Kumar Sangakkara. Kumar, thanks very much for joining us here.
ස්පෝට්ස් වලට ඔයගොල්ලන් කැමතිද?
අනිවාර්යෙන්.
ඔව්.
නෑ. හොඳටම අඩුයි.
Yeah, of course. අඩුයි. ඔව්. කදාසම ස්පෝට් එක? ෆුට්බෝල්.
ක්‍රිකට්. බාස්කට්බෝල්. අපේ UFC වගේ දේවල් නම් සවන බලනවා.
ෆන් and rally විතරයි.
කැමතිම ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් ඉන්නවද කියලා?
අරවින්ද ඩි සිල්වා, අර්ජුන රණතුංග,
සංගක්කාර. ඒ සරත් ජයසූරිය 96 ටීම් එකම හොඳයි.
සමහර විශ්ලේෂණයන් තියෙනවා ඒවා සමහරලාවට හරියන්නත් පුළුවන් වරදින්නත් පුළුවන් කෝසල.
ක්‍රිකට් කියන්නේ අවිනිශ්චිත ක්‍රීඩාවක් ධනුෂ්කයා. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ මොනවද සිදුවන්නේ කියලා. ගොඩක් දේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් පිටියෙන් පිටත. නමුත් සියල්ල සිදුවන්නේ පිටිය තුලදී.
පිටියේ ඈත මෑත කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන්, පිටියේ ඇතුලේ කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ ක්‍රිකට් විශ්ලේෂණාත්මකව ඔබට සම කරන්නට අපි සූදානම්ින් ඉන්නවා පිටියේ කතා තුලින්. රැඳෙන්න අපිත් එක්ක ThePapare.com ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම ක්‍රීඩා වෙබ් අඩවිය සමග.
Huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than, we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to, reading about the game and understanding. So I think ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So, congratulations and well done to ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world,
Welcome back on www.thepapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, live and exclusive action of the first quarter-final of the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017. Brought to you from Henry Petries Basketball Complex here in the heart of Colombo. We did have a small delay due to a small inconvenience that happened in the court. They're fixing the net of the right rim And once they are done, we are all set to begin the action of the first quarter-final of this ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017. Both the teams going through their final preparation just before the all-important game, as we did say earlier. AIS versus Lyceum International School Wattala. It is a rematch of the International Basketball Finals, where Lyceum Wattala went on to win the championship, and if AIS can beat them and seal the semi-final spot here, it will be their sweet revenge. Ladies and gentlemen, you are joining with ThePapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, escalating schools basketball for the second consecutive year and letting you experience next generation basketball while we are in search for the next generation of stars to power Sri Lanka basketball. That's the AIS team dressed in blue, rather white and green. And of course, there you go, we are having a bit of issues with the net, and once we are done with it, of course it's almost done, we are set to begin the important quarter-final game. AIS taking on Lyceum International School Wattala, the first quarter-final of the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017, live from Henry Pedris Basketball Complex. Wherever you are around the globe, joining us on www.thepapare.com, Dialogue TV Channel 1, and My TV if you're on the move, looking at, rather watching or joining with us from a mobile. Welcome and a very, very warm good afternoon to you. The weather is turning back to somewhat sunny here in Colombo. For the past few days it was all raining, and that was the exact reason why we had to postpone some matches in this championship. And we do thank each and everyone, and of course while we thank each and everyone for joining with us today, we do also apologize for all the inconveniences caused due to the postponing of matches. But the good thing is that we are back here to start the live action. We're almost done with the net, which means we are ready to start ThePapare.com, ladies and gentlemen, powering Sri Lanka basketball for the second consecutive year, escalating the school stage, providing the boost and the exposure from our side to find the next generation of stars in this school's basketball arena. Arnold Brent Evakumar, the key player to have your eyes on in this match, together with Joel Pereira for AIS and for Lyceum International School Wattala. It will be Rashan Pereira, Nimesh Kulatunga, Evangelo Stefan and Sonal Pereira. Arnold Brent is in brilliant form. Both these teams have been playing back-to-back basketball for the past couple of weeks of the National School Games 2017 and then the International Basketball Championship, and concluding both those tournaments, they are here to start the most important tournament of their schooling career, the ThePapare Basketball Championship, the premier schools tournament in the country today, finding the next generation stars of the Sri Lankan basketball arena. That's Lyceum International School Wattala in your screen right now, going through the final prep talks together with the coach Nereus Stanley. And a quick shout out to all our sponsors: Fairfirst Insurance. You can play ball with Fairfirst, and of course Yeti Isotonic Drinks. Thank you very much for joining with us to power Sri Lanka basketball. And it's all set here to begin the fest, rather the feast of Sri Lanka schools basketball, as we are all set here. We're almost done with the net, so yes, the final prep talks are happening and we are set to begin the action of the first quarter final. That's a starting lineup for Lyceum International School Wattala, starting off with the all-important key player playing wearing the jersey number 9, Roshan Pereira, wearing jersey number 11, Nimesh Kulatunga, wearing jersey number 8, Sonal Varnakula Surya, wearing jersey number 15, Evangelo Stefan, and of course wearing jersey Asian International School. That's a starting lineup for Asian International School, wearing jersey number 5, Brent Evakumar, wearing jersey number 12, Joel Pereira, wearing jersey number 10, Subesh Satyanathan wearing jersey number 6, Abdul Rahman, and Turit Habutantri filling the final slot wearing jersey number 13. Asian International School starting lineup. The two referees for today, Charit Dodangoda and of course Gayan Buddhika, the FIBA referees for today, all set to start the all-important quarter-final. Referee Charito Dodangoda together with referee Gayan Buddhika. The final team huddles of both the teams. Lyceum International School, Wattala, coached by Nereus Stanley. And that's the final team huddle for Lyceum International School, Wattala. There you go on your screen right now, wearing jersey number 9, Rashan Pereira, the player to look out for. And that's wearing white and green, Asian International School, looking for sweet revenge for what they lost in the International Basketball Championship 2017. We are set to begin the quarter-final action here at the Henry Pedris Basketball Complex. The ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017 first quarter-final, experiencing next-generation basketball and finding the next-generation stars here in Sri Lanka. Ball with referee Gayan Buddhika, Rashan Pereira and Arnold Brent to contest for the jump ball. AIS wins it, Turit gets the ball, back to Arnold Brent, who will be the key player operating for Asian International School. He has shown him amazing leadership here today. Goes for the first shot, gets it in, first blood by Asian International School, 2-0. Arnold Brent on your screen. Evangelo Stefan. Back to Evangelo. Sends it over to Rashan, who's on the post. Heavy defense there. Evangelo goes for the 3. Off the ring, misses it. Battles for the rebound. Back to Arnold Brent. Brent moving forward. Defense going. There you go. You don't leave a lot of space for that young man. But a good little tap. Evangelo on the fast break for Lyceum, looking for their first points. Back to Turit. Finds Asian International School. Sabesh back to Brent. Brent looking for options. Sends it down to the post. A lot of free space there for Sabesh. Sends it to Evangelo on the break. Nimesh is filling the lane on the other side, but Evangelo goes from his own. Gets the 2 points up on the board for Lyceum International School, Wattala. So 2-all here inside the first 2 minutes. There you go. That's the replay. Evangelo Stefan getting it in beautifully. Arnold Brent. Sends it to Sabesh. Back to Brent. Looking for options. Brent is calling for the screen. He's going to play the pick and roll. Beautifully rolled, but the pass didn't come through. And the second chance missed. Easy layup here for Evangelo, and sends in a nice cheeky pass. Right, Rasul misses it. He'll be disappointed. That was a very, very easy shot for Wright. And a beautiful pass by Evangelo. But very unfortunate that they missed it off. Rashan Pereira sends it to Wright. Wright goes off, post move, gets the foul. First foul on the card. 2-all, 8 minutes remaining in the game. It's the first quarter, the ThePapare Basketball Championship, first quarter final. Lyceum International School taking on Asian International School. Wright Rasul on the line for the first 2 free throws. Misses the first one. One more up on his sleeve. Rashan Pereira is back on the D. Who will get the rebound? Misses both the free throws. Very crucial that they get into form very early. Rebounded by Asian International School. Ball with Arnold Brent wearing the number 5 jersey on your screen. Sends it over to Abdul. Abdul goes for his 2. Gets it in. 2-point lead. 2-point lead is nothing in the game of basketball. This possession if Lyceum scores. Back to Evangelo. Evangelo sends it to Rashan. Beautiful play by Lyceum International School. Wattala gets the 3-pointer in. So that's 5-4. 1-point lead for Lyceum Wattala. Brent with the ball. His favorite play, playing off that screen. Gets his shot in. Brent scores 6-5. Back to Rashan. Heavy defense, beautiful defense by AIS, making sure that his path is not clear at all for that shot. Rebounded very well by AIS. They have managed to top the rebound card so far within these 3 minutes. Joel Pereira, the key supporter for Arnold Brent. Through the legs, looking for his option, sends it down the post. Good shot, beautiful play, isolating that position. And collected. And the second chance he scores. So yes, that's what you get when you collect the rebounds. You get second chances, and when you put the second chances, you get the lead back on your side. It's 8-5. Nimesh Kulatunga finds Evangelo Stefan. He calls for a screen. Doesn't get the screen. Defended by Arnold Brent. Beautiful pressure on the ball. AIS coming on to a man-to-man defense. A beautiful defense by AIS. Arnold Brent going right up front. Nimesh Kulatunga making sure that clearly blocking the pathway of the pass. Nimesh Kulatunga goes for a half shot. Not the best. 24-second violation. Referee Gayan Buddhika calls for it. So ball back with AIS. And the first substitution comes. Nimesh Kulatunga goes off for the bench, wearing the number 2 jersey. Pranit Pereira is inside the playing 5 for Lyceum International School Wattala. Asian International School is leading the game by 3 points, 8-5. Arnold Brent calling for the same play. Goes through that baseline and goes for a beautiful cheeky little pass. No shot. Pranit Pereira for Lyceum International School Wattala. Back to Evangelo. Back to Rashan. Outside the perimeter now, looking for options. Back to Pranit. Sends it to Rashan. Rashan takes his shot off the rim. Very unlucky. Rebounded by Arnold Brent. They've been on top of the cards for rebounds. They've made sure that the downside of the court is very well protected. Back to Turit Haputantri. Back to Brent. Slowing things down. Brent goes through the middle lane, gets a tap, but manages to get the ball in beautiful ball control. But very well secured by Lyceum International School Wattala. Sends it to Evangelo. Sends it back to Pranit. Now to Zonal. Goes for a beautiful cheeky little rainbow shot. Back to Wright. Wright gets it in this time. 2 points for Lyceum International School Wattala. 7-8, trailing the game by a point. 5 minutes remaining. Arnold Brent. Abdul, beautiful bounce pass, but could have done better. Goes out wide. Lyceum ball, and the first substitution for AIS comes in. Sabesh, when the number 10 jersey goes out. While Daniel David, who's wearing the number 14 jersey, comes in for AIS. So 2 substitutions made early inside the first quarter, inside the first 6 minutes of the maiden quarter. Evangelo Stefan sends it to Rashan. High ball. Back to Sonal. Sonal looking for options. Finds a ride onto his post. Back to Sonal now. Sends it back to Rashan, who has a lot of space. Now to Evangelo. Good tight man-to-man defense here by AIS. Back to Ride. Ride sends it off to Rahul. Misses it completely. 24-second violation. That's a second 24-second violation for LISW, which means you can see how tight the AIS defense is. So they've made up to their mistakes in the International Basketball Finals. Eventually goes out. Substitution comes in as Nimesh Kulatunga is back. Brent goes for his shot, misses it, rebounds it himself. What a play by the youngster. He goes for the shot, misses it, rebounds it himself, and goes for the shot again. That's the best you can accept. 7-10, 3-point lead here. Rashan Pereira sends it out wide to Sonal, looking for options. Pump fakes, keeps one step in from the perimeter, goes to the shot, misses it. Good contest here for the rebound. Referee Charita Dodango and referee Gayan Buddhika, the 2 officials for the first quarter final. Back to Roshan. Shoots it out from the perimeter. Misses it completely. Foul called. Good call there by referee Charita Dodangada. Arnold Brent. This time goes through the mid lane. Beautiful closing of the path. Nimesh Kulotunga putting his speed gears on. Goes through the left lane. Misses it completely. Tight defense by Abdul. The only thing that AIA is doing is just sticking into their basics, making sure that they guard them man to man, not keeping any space for their strong side to keep a foot outside and move on as Roshan shoots through the traffic. Good play by the experienced campaigner Roshan Pereira, wearing the number 9 jersey for Lyceum International School Wattala. 9-10, cutting the deficit just to 1 point here. Joel missing it. He says it's my mistake, I'm really sorry. Well, you can't make mistakes. You don't have a lot of time to get back in this game of basketball. You need to be right on point. Rahul sends it off to Sunal. Misses it back to Nimesh. Roshan on the high post. Misses the ball. Sends it back to right. And a beautiful bounce pass for Roshan, who just cut in. But he does manage to draw the foul. Very important points here. So Roshan's shooting foul will put him on the charity strike. Well, no. It's not called as a shooting foul, a defensive foul. So the ball will be on the hands of the Lyceum International School Wattala. Finds Nimesh Kulotunga. Tight D by Arnold Brent. Roshan goes for a shot, gets it in. Important points. They are back on the lead here. 11-10 with 2 minutes remaining in this quarter. Arnold Brent playing off the screen of Daniel. Goes for the shot from the baseline. Very strong in that area of the court. He has been using that play to score a lot of points in this tournament right across. And the most unfortunate point is none of the teams have yet figured it out. And he managed to draw a shooting foul. And he's on the charity strike for a couple of shots. So Arnold Brent, this is the first one, needs to calm himself down. (11-10). Fouls are being a pushing foul, not the best. Joel, he needs to be very, very careful. Referee Gayan Buddhika. Right goes off, sends it off to Nimesh Kulotunga, back to Roshan. Good passing around the perimeter here. Misses it off the board, rebounded by AIS. This time Brent opts for another play. He sends the post guy off and he goes for the post himself. Joel misses the ball. Tight D there by Lyceum Wattala. Back to Abdul, sends it back to Brent. Oh, it's overcrowded. Lyceum International School Wattala here. They're overcrowded on that area, so they're pushing it off from the right side onto the high post. Roshan Pereira goes for his post move, misses it. All the rebounds, all the offensive rebounds in that possession have been grabbed by Asian International School. They've been very, very particular about it, and that has been the key point for them. Abdul fakes, goes for the shot, misses it, rebounded. Back to Nimesh. Oh, should have sent that pass. Still they have time if he can get it. Easy pickings for Lyceum International School Wattala. They're on the move. 13-10, a comfortable 3-point lead on the final minute here of the first quarter. Blocked, rejected by Roshan Pereira. Beautiful pass to Nimesh Kulotunga. Can he get the fast break in? Misses it. And AIS misses the rebound. Yes, he kept his line on that foot. Charito Durango says black ball. 38 seconds remaining. 13-10. Rashan Pereira gets it in. Arnold Brent with the ball. 15-10. A comfortable 15-point lead for Lyceum International School Wattala. Goes through the middle lane. Double catches it. Misses. Ball is still alive. Nimesh Kulatunga. Good opportunity to score a couple more just before the quarter ends. Misses it. Rebound. Misses it. Sends it all the way to Arnold Brent. Goes for his shot from the perimeter. Rebounded. Dying seconds as the first quarter closes. 15-10. A 5-point comfortable lead for Lyceum International School Wattala. So that has been the story during the first quarter of this quarterfinal one of the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017. As we did say, both these teams met in the international basketball finals, so both the teams do know their mistakes very well, do know what their strong points are, what are their strong points, what are their weak points. Either of the teams, they always know what to attack on and everything. Arnold Brent has been the key player for Asian International School. That's the highlights, what really happened during the first 10 minutes of this game. AIS started off with a bang, but Lyceum International School caught up. Even though they are behind in the rebound count, they made sure that they get their shots and possessions in. What AIS misses it, that they're always looking for Arnold Brent to score. Well, he's their key player, but you can never blame. But then you got to make sure that the others also chip in, because when Arnold Brent gets frustrated and when his shots doesn't go in, that's just going to continue as a momentum and you're not going to get points. So you need to make sure that you pass the ball around and hit that gap in the defense and just drive in perfectly. On the other side, AIS have been really good in their defense. They've done their part. They've countered Lyceum International School well. But the key for Lyceum International School has been they've been really, really good with their fast breaks. Once the rebound is collected in their defense, both the forwards and the point guard just goes right down to the other quarter. And that has been the key for Lyceum International School Wattala. Second quarter action already underway, 15-10. A 5-point lead here for Lyceum International School Wattala. AIS went on to be the defending champions in Thomas's in their season opener, so they are also in a strong position. You cannot rule any team out of this competition. All these quarterfinalists are very, very worthy to be here. That's the replay where Rashan Pereira scores the first 2 points here in the second quarter. 17-10. Brent, one-man show, misses it. Perhaps he should have set down the rest of the players and played for it. Turit Habutantri gets his rebound. Back to Arnold Brent. Nimesh Kulatunga falling back in defense. Back to Brent. Brent goes from his perimeter, misses it. That's what I was talking about. He's frustrated that his shots are not going in. So yes, you need to support him. The rest of the 4 players, you need to make sure that the ball is passed around the perimeter. You need to hit that gap. You can't just let Arnold Brent get frustrated. If he does get frustrated and his momentum does break, it's going to be a huge blow for these AIS lads. That's a foul. A clear foul for Joel. He is unhappy, but a very good call from referee Charita. Tough call and a harsh call. Finds Rahul. That's going to be a travelling violation. 10-17, a 7-point lead for Lyceum International School, Wattala. Abdul goes for the shot, misses it. Back to right, Rasul. Right, Rasul scores and scores big. Beautifully done. (21-10). Lyceum International School Wattala leading with 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter. And a timeout called to break the momentum off. The final team huddles just before the start of the timeout. 21-10, AIS has not yet scored in this quarter, so huge blowback for them. They need to make sure that they get back their rhythm. So for them to get back into their rhythm, the key point is they should make sure that they pass this ball around the perimeter and not just let Arnold Brent score. You need to kick that frustration out of him if you want to get his full play out. Sends it off to Abdul. Going through, short step layup, misses it, back to Joel Pereira from the perimeter, off the ring, rebounded by Rashan, beautiful rebound. That's the point I was talking about. They have people for the fast break, and before the defense comes in, they're all set for their play. Lyceum International School is winning in that aspect. They're very very fast in this court. Back to right, Rasul. Pump fakes, goes for the shot, misses, rebounded by Arnold Brent. He's on the move and a beautiful pass there for Abdul. And very unfortunate that he misses it. That's just tough luck. And our referee blows the foul. Joel misses the first one. Gets in the second one. So those are the first points for AIS in this quarter. 11-21. Lyceum International School Wattala enjoying a double-digit lead here. Beautiful crossover there by the youngster. Very unfortunate for him to miss the shot, but that move, he should have been applauded fully. Arnold Brent with the ball. Goes for his usual play with the screen. Mid-range jumper. Misses it. Back to Abdul. Pump fake. Sends it back from the perimeter. Off target. So the team who wins here will definitely find their spot in the quarter-final, rather the semi-final, while the other team will walk back home. Disappointingly, it's all you have to play for the knockout stage of the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017. Also, a quick reminder to all of you, you can go on to the website, www.thepapare.com, and visit our ThePapare Basketball Hub and vote for the most popular schools team of this championship, as well as Rashan tries to shoot in his traffic, tries to get it in, but misses it. Arnold Brent with the rebound. Brent slowing things down, 6 minutes remaining in this quarter. Goes for his shot. Double clutches it and finally gets one and a foul. So it's an and one opportunity here for AIS. All 3 points added onto the scorecard. 21-14, 6 minutes remaining. Nimesh Kulatunga, back to right, Rasul, finds Rahul. Arnold Brent with the ball, 14-21, 5 minutes remaining in the clock. Tight D by Lyceum International School Wattala. They've improved their zone defense. Back to Brent, looking for his options. He can't cut in. Rashan Pera is right in the middle to block off the shot. And there you go, that's the moving violation. That's what they're looking for, to catch Arnold Brent off guard. He needs support. There you go, his facial expressions. He's not getting it right there. Sonal Pereira sends it to right, Rasul. Back to Rashan on the high post. Goes for the easy shot for the tall lad. 23-14. They are leading this game quite comfortably now. They changed their defensive tactics, switched on to the perfect zonal defense, and now they're just gone. Ah, there you go. Beautiful shot. Misses it. Daniel, back to Brent. Brent has open space. Shooting at its best. Swishes off the nets. Arnold Brent. 3 points for AIS. Beautiful action and beautiful follow through by the young man. Nimesh Kulatunga. Long pass to Sonal Pereira. Misses the 3-pointer, but well rebounded. And a foul called. Four minutes remaining. Rashan misses the first one. Misses the second one as well, but lucky enough to get the rebound. Yes, Lyceum International School Wattala. Oh well, stolen by AIS. Arnold Brent with the ball here. Trying to play off his screen, but this time the defense is set up well. Good pass. Misses it completely. Back with Joel Pereira. Two crossovers. Draws the foul. Important fouls here. 23-17. 4 minutes and 10 seconds on the dot remaining. Calls off for the substitutions. Daniel goes in, while Asher Rasinkyo, when jersey number 9 comes in for AIS. Jeremy Rajiv is back on the court for Lyceum International School Wattala. 19-23, AIS slowly cutting the deficit down and finding their way back. Good fake there by Rashan Pereira. But well, gets the foul. So he's on the charity strike for a couple more. He's in rhythm now, gets the first one. He has one more left. Misses the second one, very unfortunate. Arnold Brent grabs the rebound. He has been leading this team up front. It has to be said, he's been playing brilliantly, but he needs support. Misses it. Back to Sonal. Looking for their fast break option, but was overcrowded. Defense has settled in very well. 24-19, 3 minutes remaining. Nimesh Kulotunga, back to Sonal Pereira. Sends it to Raid Rasul. Arnold Brent calls for his screen. Sabesh helping out with the screen, but off the board, misses the shot. Black ball. Referee Gayan Buddhik is spot on with his calls. 3 minutes remaining in the quarter and a timeout from AIS. 24-19, a much needed timeout for them to break off a bit of momentum of the opposition. They're trailing this game 24-19. And of course, a quick reminder to everyone, you can visit www.thepapare.com/TPBC, the Papare Basketball Hub. The game, the Papare Basketball game is launched. If you visit the hub, you can play and win some gifts as well. And then you can vote for the most popular schools team of the Papare Basketball Championship on the hub. Then you can find the fixtures, the articles, the all important photos, the highlights, the videos, everything exciting about Sri Lanka schools basketball here on www.thepapare.com/TPBC. Three minutes remaining, 24-9. The biggest girls water polo showdown in Sri Lanka, 14th annual water polo encounter between Ladies College and Vishaka Vidyalaya happens on the 17th of October at Sugatadasa swimming pool. That is tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, and you can catch the action live on Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub. So wherever you are, if you're at work, you don't have to worry. You just have to tune in to www.thepapare.com and catch the exciting action of the biggest showdown of the girls water polo in Sri Lanka. Rashan Pereira with his shot, misses it. Final 3 minutes in action in the first half. Joel Pereira speeding things up, getting the pace. Gets onto that bounce pass. Beautiful little tap there by Raid Rasul. But gets tapped onto a foul. But a good try by the youngster. Second consecutive year running the Papare Basketball Championship 2017. Gets his shot in. 24-20. 4-point deficit now for AIS. They're coming up. They're catching up. 2 minutes remaining. Back to Nimesh Kulotunga. Bad pass there by the young man. Arnold Brent. It's going to be an easy shot for him. He will put those shots, rather score those shots very easily. He's very experienced in them, and a much needed timeout from the Lyceum camp now called. 24-22. They enjoyed a double-digit lead a while back, but now AIS coming back into this game. 24-22. And of course, a quick reminder, right after this game, you can catch the action between St. Peter's College versus St. Thomas's College. That's the second quarterfinal of the Papare Basketball Championship 2017. St. Thomas's College are the defending champions of this title. So they need to make sure they win this quarterfinal to find their semi-final spot if they want to defend that title. But, well, St. Peter's College, they have been the surprise package They don't have a very experienced team. They are building up after losing a lot of players in the past couple of years. A lot of changes in the coaching administration as well, but they're here in the knockout stage, all set to play and have a shot at the all-important ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017. Evangelo Stefan sends it to Rashan. Beautiful pass to right Rasool. Oh, misses it. Back with Arnold Brent. Brent goes over. Slows it down. Not the best of the passes. Will Nimesh Krotunga score? He doesn't. So yes, Brent gets saved. He says very sorry. Well, you're very lucky, Brent, that Nimesh Krotunga didn't go and score. From the perimeter. Gets it in. Clean slate. 25-24, back in the lead with that shot from Abdul. AIS on the game now. Intercepted. The confidence is kicking in a bit by bit for the AIS lads. Substitutions are made. Pranit Rahul is back in the side in the playing five for Lyceum International School. Wattala Nimesh Krotunga finds his seat back in the bench. Bad pass. That's what happens when pressure kicks in. You make a lot of unforced errors. So the better players will know how to handle pressure well. That's the key. Both the teams are under pressure. The team that comes out are the better players. Arnold Brent misses it. (24-25). Foul call by referee Gayan Buddhika. He has been having his hawk eyes on today, calling every single one of them, making a very, very tough life out there for all the players. Need to be very careful with your moves. Rashan tries to go off the post move. Three defenders over him. Misses it completely. Rebounded by Arnold Brent. Over to Abdul. Can he goes over and out. Ladies and gentlemen, AIS getting their lead back. 24-27. 3-point lead for AIS from the perimeter. Misses it. Arnold Brent now. A very long pass to Abdul once again. But well, that was just a bit too much. Coach Nidia Stanley saying, get your rebounds, block them off. Get your rebounds. That has to be the key. You cannot let the fast breaks go out. You cannot let that happen. 27-24. Lyceum International School, Wattala. Pranit Rahul sends it back to Evangelo Stefan. Outside the perimeter, now inside the D. Rashan Pera back to Evangelo Stefan. Pump fakes, tries to go in, misses it. Back to Abdul, now sends it to Arnold Brent. Easy pickings for the experienced campaigner. This is what they need. They need to make sure that they get their roles right. 24-29. Once again, back to Sabesh. Can he score? Misses it. Ball back on Lyceum. That's what AIS has to do. They need to make sure that they get their roles right in the playing five. Who to rebound, who to send out the pass. You cannot make sure that Arnold Brent to do everything. And you have to use Arnold Brent as the finisher and give him space to execute his shot. Rashan Pereira goes for the move. Off the ring, very unfortunate. And that marks the end of a very exciting first half. 24-29. Lyceum led this game inside the first quarter. But going into the halftime break, they are trailing the game by 5 points. 24-29.
ස්පෝට්ස් වලට ඔයගොල්ලෝ කැමතිද?
අනිවාර්යෙන්.
ඔව්.
නෑ හොඳටම අඩුයි.
Yeah, of course. අඩුයි යත්.
ඔව්. කදාසම ස්පෝට් එක.
ෆුට්බෝල්.
ක්‍රිකට්. බාස්කට්බෝල්. අපේ UFC වගේ දේවල් නම් සවුන බලනවා.
ෆන් and රැලි විතරයි.
කැමතිම ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් ඉන්නවද කියලා?
අරවින්ද ඩිසිල්වා, අර්ජුන රණතුංග,
සංගක්කාර.
ඒ සරත් ජයසූරිය 96 ටීම් එකම හොඳයි.
සමහර විශ්ලේෂණයන් තියෙනවා ඒවා සමහරලාවට හරියන්නත් පුළුවන් වරදින්නත් පුළුවන් කෝසල.
ක්‍රිකට් කියන්නේ අවිනිශ්චිත ක්‍රීඩාවක් ධනුෂ්කයා. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ මොනවද සිදුවන්නේ කියලා. ගොඩක් දේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් පිටියෙන් පිටත. නමුත් සියල්ල සිදුවන්නේ පිටිය තුලදී.
පිටියේ ඈත මෑත කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් පිටියේ ඇතුලේ කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් ඒ ක්‍රිකට් විශ්ලේෂණාත්මකව ඔබට සම කරන්නට අපි සූදානම්ින් ඉන්නවා පිටියේ කතා තුලින් රැඳෙන්න අපිත් එක්ක ThePapare.com ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම ක්‍රීඩා වෙබ් අඩවිය සමග.
Huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to reading about the game and understand. So I think ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So congratulations and well done to ThePapare.com because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world.
What's happening here? The time for
technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
The Breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
ThePapare.com කරපු සංකල්පය ලංකාවේ ක්‍රීඩක ක්‍රීඩිකාවන්ට ඉතාම ධෛර්යයක්. ඔවුන්ගේ අදහස් ක්‍රීඩා තොරතුරු ඊට අමතරව ශ්‍රී ලංකිකෙක් වශයෙන් මට ආඩම්බර විය හැකි මේ අලුත් සංකල්ප ක්‍රීඩා ලෝකයට ගෙනීම ගැන මම ඇත්තටම ThePapare.com එකට ස්තුතිවන්තයි.
Doesn't matter what you think. The first rule is trust yourself.
Fitness Diaries, in a mission to uplift the fitness arena in Sri Lanka.
follow Sri Lankan sports, obviously, even while you're traveling. How do you do that?
Well, I follow. I always keep an eye on the cricket. I know the match is starting in a few more minutes. And the internet is a great way to do it. And, you know, initiatives like ThePapare.com, and it gives us so much information, excellent access, excellent insights. And I've noticed now that, you know, I played the game. There are a huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than, you know, we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to, you know, reading about the game and so I think the ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So, you know, congratulations and well done to the ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world to have a deep insight, an intricate look into sports, and also follow live scores, results and news, that's an ideal way.
Well, you're at the right place, sharing the passion here with Kumar Sangakkara. Kumar, thanks very much for joining us here.
ස්පෝට්ස් වලට ඔයගොල්ලන් කැමතිද?
අනිවාර්යෙන්.
ඔව් නෑ හොඳටම අඩුයි.
Yeah, of course. අඩුයි.
ඔව්. කදාසම ස්පෝට් එක?
ෆුට්බෝල්.
ක්‍රිකට්. බාස්කට්බෝල්. අපේ UFC වගේ දේවල් නම් සමහර බලනවා.
Fun and rally විතරයි.
කැමතිම ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් ඉන්නවද කියලා?
අරවින්ද ඩි සිල්වා, අර්ජුන රණතුංග,
සංගක්කාර.
ඒ සරත් ජයසූරිය 96 ටීම් එකම හොඳයි.
සමහර විශ්ලේෂණයන් තියෙනවා ඒවා සමහරලාවට හරියන්නත් පුළුවන් වරදින්නත් පුළුවන්.
Welcome back on www.thepapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub. You're experiencing the exciting action of the first quarter-final of the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017, played between AIS versus Lyceum International School, Wattala. So far, the story is that AIS is back on the lead, 24-29. Lyceum International School, Wattala was leading this game at the end of the first quarter. And as we are stepping into the third quarter, the most important quarter, where you need to make sure that you keep the momentum from the first half and build on it to finish the game strong in the fourth quarter. AIS is leading this game as we commence the action. Arnold Brent with the ball. Sends it off to Abdul, goes for a clutch, misses it. Arnold Brent goes through, misses it completely. Evangelo Stefan with the ball, goes Arnold Brent. Now on the roll for the fast break. 2 steps and a beautiful layup. Easy pickings for this guy. He will make sure that everything is on the line. Nimesh Kulotunga sends it back to Evangelo. Arnold Brent with the ball, 24-31. Now they are leading this game quite comfortably. Joel goes through the middle lane, misses the shot. Sabesh gets the rebound, back to Arnold Brent. Playing off the screen, goes for the shot outside the perimeter, misses it. Rebounded by him, and the second chance is very well made. (24-33). Sonal back to Rashan, back to Sonal. Sonal gets a shot. The little two-man passing over there gets the job done for Lyceum International School. Wattala 26-33 with 8 minutes remaining in the match for the third quarter. Arnold Brent sends it off to Sabesh, back to Joel. Joel goes for his three-pointer, misses the rebound. That's Nimesh on the fast break. Whoa. Well. He just didn't get his elevation right. That would have been a tough one for Nimesh Kulothunga. Tried to get off the shot with one hand, but completely missed it. I think he has injured his elbow. Yes, seems pretty bad from here. (33-28), and if Lyceum International School Wattala loses Nimesh, well, then it's going to be a huge blow. Of course, reminding you about the ThePapare Basketball Championship Hub. You can visit and, of course, get all your information about the championship from there. Reminding about the Pakistan versus Sri Lanka series. Will Sri Lanka find redemption in the desert? Catch the action from Sri Lanka's tour to the Middle East against Pakistan from 28 September to 29th October, as we bring you exclusive videos, previews, reviews, photos and updates on www.thepapare.com. Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, covering every aspect of sports, bringing the next generation excitement for the Sri Lankan sporting community. (26-33). After the little break, Lyceum gets 2 free throws as it was on sportsmanship foul. Misses both, very unfortunate. (26-33). Nimesh Kulothunga is on the bench, so huge blow for Lyceum International School Wattala as Evangelo gets his shot in. Beautifully done. 28-33. 8 minutes remaining in the clock. Turi Thabutantri misses it. Arnold Brent secures the ball easily. Looking for his options. Goes through to Turi Thabutantri, misses the pass. Rashan Perra to Sonal. Sonal looking for options. Back to Rashan. Right, Rasul is free. Easy pickings. 30-33. Arnold Brent is on the line for a couple of free throws. 30-35. They are leading this game by a slight margin of 5 points. Back to Abdul now with Arnold Brent. Brent goes through for his mid-range jumper, misses it completely. Evangelo Stefan, bad pass Intercepted very well by the IS lads. Arnold Brent finds Abdul, goes through the middle line. It will be a bit hard because that middle lane is very crowded. They are opting for a zonal defense here. So there's a very good chance for them to cut back through and defend that middle lane, the Lyceum lads. So Abdul has to make sure that he either goes for a rainbow shot or find another lane to shoot through. Gets the first one in off the charity strike. But the important factor is you can draw in the fouls, as you see he just got 2 free throws in, and that's added on to the total. So 7-point lead back for AIS. Angelo goes through. Didn't have support to collect the ball. Arnold Brent through to Sabesh. Easy shot. 2 more points, 39-30. So AIS is building their lead up, building that foundation in this all-important third quarter. Back to Evangelo. Back to Sonal. Sends it out to Rashan Pereira. Now Sonal looking for his options. Goes outside the perimeter, misses it. Back to Arnold Brent. Doesn't go for that long pass. Now they've defined their roles pretty much properly. They're not using Arnold Brent for everything. Other people are chipping in for the rebounds to collect the ball, send it out wide. Very unfortunate. Sonal looking for options. You don't do that when you just have 3 defenders in front of you. Just have to make sure you set things up and pass the ball. The offense is all scattered. Nimesh Krotunga is back on the playing 5, wearing an armband after his little injury. Arnold Brent intercepts, long range pass for Abdul. Just a little too much on that. Just a little too much. (39-30). 9-point lead for AIS. 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Rashan Pereira back to Nimesh Klotunga, goes through, still makes his shot count. What a player. 32-39, cutting that deficit just to 7 points. 4 minutes remaining in this quarter. 32-39. Lyceum International School Wattala trailing. Can AIS get their sweet revenge here? Nimesh Kulotunga goes for the shot, gets it in. The important points. That's what he does the best. Cheeks through the little gaps and make sure that he gets the points up. That's where Nimesh Kulotunga comes handy for Lyceum International School Wattala. Ball with Abdul. Option is not available to go through the middle lane. You need to pass it out the perimeter and hit the gap. Arnold Brent opting for the 3-pointer. Not the best of the shots. Need to calm down. Very well rebounded by the little man. Praneeth Rahul goes through for this shot, double clutches it, and yes, gets his foul. He'll be on the line for a couple more shots. Very important free throws here for Lyceum International School Wattala. If they can get both these free throws in, they will move up to 36, which means the lead is just cut down to 3 points, and they are back in the game with 3 minutes remaining. So it's important that he makes sure he gets these points. Misses the first one. You can't afford to do it at this stage. Gets it in. Arnold Brent. Nimesh Kulotunga goes through. Misses this time. Ball with Daniel. Back to Brent. Brent looking for his options. Goes through that middle lane. His jump is good and he reaches up very well. 34-41. Building up the lead. Lyceum, they need to come back strong. They need to get their offense set right. Sends it to Rashan. Back to Sonal. These 3-pointers should go in and not just bounce off the rim. Back with Arnold Brent. Praneeth Rao. The little man gets it in. 36-41. 2 minutes remaining in the clock. Joel Pereira from the perimeter misses it. Rashan Pereira sends it out wide to Nimesh Kulatunga. Sonal Pereira with the ball now. The left side is too crowded. The defense is crowded. They could have opted from the right side. They could have gone for a layup there. Lyceum International School Wattala. Beautiful pass to Joel Pereira. You don't miss that. You don't miss that. It's very, very crucial. You have to make sure that those layups go in. He was open. He had a free lane. Got a beautiful pass. You just got to go and make those shots in. That makes a difference. Nimesh Kulatunga misses. Frustration for the little man. Arnold Brent with the ball. Crowd joining in. Trying to play off the screen. Goes through the middle lane. It's trying to give the screen and not tell the defenders that he's coming from that side. But clearly he's not going from that side. He's just doing a little fake there but didn't get it right this time. But well, Daniel does well to keep it up. 36-43 with 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. And an all-important 2 substitution comes in. For AIS, the coaches are furious from the Lyceum camp. They need to make sure that they get their offense right. That's what they're saying. Easy shots. They're scattering with the defense. Pressure piling up on both ends. Final minute in play here. 36-45. Nimesh Kulatunga sends it to Praneeth Rao. Makes a mess of it inside the D. Coming up after this, the all-important second quarter final played between St. Peter's College and St. Thomas's College. St. Thomas's College are the defending champions of this trophy. So if they fail to win their quarterfinals, they also fail to keep up with their title for the year 2017. They will have to give it back. Abdul goes through the lane and a block by Raid Rasool. But the rebound was good. And very unfortunately, they missed the rebound as well. But the second rebound is also collected. And there goes the troubling violation. So things are happening for AIS. Not the best of the possessions. They are leading this game. But they need to make sure they go into the fourth quarter with a very solid lead so that Lyceum International School cannot bounce back. Because Lyceum can turn tables very quickly if they get their zonal defense right. They keep Arnold Brent and Joel Pereira Abdul out of the game. They will turn tables around. So they need to make sure that it doesn't happen and they go in with a very, very solid lead. Nimesh Kulatunga in the final 9 seconds of this third quarter goes through the middle lane, misses it and gets the foul. So he will be on the charity strike for a couple more shots. (40-45). They are cutting down the deficit just 5 points. Buzzer beater is not at play here as both the teams end the third quarter and go into a 2-minute break. 45-40. That's why it stands currently the first quarter final of the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017. And after this will be St. Thomas's College versus St. Peter's College. And tomorrow, of course, reminding you about the future fixtures. There will be 2 quarterfinals played here at Henry Pedris. Then on Wednesday, we will have the girls' final and the girls' third place. And on Thursday, we will have the 2 boys' semi-finals. And on Friday, we will have the grand boys finale together with the third place here at Henry Pedris Basketball Complex. All the matches will start at 2:30 and 4 p.m. 4:30 p.m. That's the highlight on what happened during the third quarter. There you go. That's why AIS made the change. They got 3 fast break shots consecutively. That's where they started building up that lead and keeping up to that momentum. That's what Lyceum lacked. They did it perfectly during the first quarter. They had their fast breaks. They had their zonal defense pitched in very, very well during the second quarter as well. But coming into third quarter, they're missing the basics. They seem to be rattled out in both their defense and offense. They don't have a very good defense. They've kept a lot of open areas. They're missing their rebounds. They need to get their game back together. Otherwise, of course, AIS will have their sweet revenge from the International Basketball Championship 2017, where Lyceum International School went on to beat AIS 61-68. There you go. That's scoring rate by the quarter. For the first quarter, AIS went on to score 10 points. And for this quarter, interestingly, both the sides have scored 16 points all. But there you go, the 19-9 difference in the second quarter has made the difference in the total score. Asian International School has scored 19 points in the second quarter, and Lyceum International School has only managed to score 9 points, and that has clearly made the difference in the full line, even though both the teams have scored 16 scores apiece. And of course, a quick reminder of the photographs and the videos published on the ThePapare.com Facebook page and on our website are available for purchase at reasonable rates. You can simply send us your email to info@thepapare.com or sales@thepapare.com and call our hotline at 0777 839 829. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all ready to start off the most important final 600 seconds of this first quarter final. The ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017. (40-45). AIS going into the final quarter with a 5-point lead. Nimesh Kulatunga with the ball. Sends it to Rashan Pereira. Back to Nimesh Kulatunga. Nimesh Kulatunga from the perimeter. Misses the shot. Joel Pereira with the rebound. And a good pass to Daniel. Smart move. Slow things down. Waited till the player set up. That's what you got to do. Good smart move by the young man. Rebounded back again by Arnold Brett. Goes for his second chance, but rejected. And the foul called. Rashan Pereira unlucky. Well, let's see whether the Lyceum International players have re-strategized themselves coming into this final quarter. It is important that they do. Praneeth Rahul with the ball. Arnold Brent goes, beautiful shot by him, 48-40. Abdul sending it back to Arnold Brent. Arnold Brent goes through Gets it in, beautifully done. Sends it back to Nimesh Kulotunga, back to Rashan Pereira, back to Sonal, misses it. Back on Brent. Back to Joel Pereira. Back to Arnold Brent. Misses it. Praneeth Rahul. Back to Nimesh Kulotunga. Oh, bad ball handling. 50-40. The IS is enjoying a double-digit lead going in this final quarter. Final 7 minutes in the game as Lyceum International School manages to cut it back to 8 points with that shot. But they need to make sure that they get back into this game very, very fast. They don't have a lot of time remaining. Praneeth Rahul to Nimesh Kulotunga. Misses it. Beautiful shot there. Very well taken. Good follow through as well by the little man. So now they're getting back into the game, 44-50. They need to make sure they stop a couple of possessions of AIS and score on the other side as well. Oh, that's a foul. A clear foul. In comes the substitution. Daniel goes out, and for AIS he's been replaced by Vidham Chand, who was wearing the jersey number 4. Arnold Brent gets it in even with that little tap. So that's his talent. He has been doing that so well for AIS, and seems as if AIS is going for that sweet revenge after the international basketball final. That's a foul called on Rashan Pereira. He'll be on the line. Well, it's a side ball. Back to Rashan. Sends it back, misses it. Brent gets in a little cheeky shot in. He should be able to put this in. Yes, he does. Important points. And a timeout from the Lyceum camp. They need to make sure they break the momentum. They have 6 minutes remaining, and it's a 10-digit lead that they're chasing after. 44-54. And the body language of the Lyceum coach is not at its best. The ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017 first quarter final in action. That's the AIS bench, coached by Ajit Kuruppu. And after this, of course, you will witness the action between St. Thomas's College and St. Peter's College, the second quarter final. You can visit the hub, www.thepapare.com/TPBC. Escalating Sri Lanka schools basketball arena, letting you experience next generation basketball, while we are also in search of the next generation stars in this Sri Lankan basketball franchise. ThePapare.com, powering Sri Lanka basketball for the second consecutive year. (54-44), a 10-point lead for AIS as they come into play the final 6.5 of this game. And the important thing that AIS managed to realize and do was identifying each of their roles in the playing five, and that has been the key, kicking that frustration out of Arnold Brent and letting him be free, using him as a finisher. A good fight for the rebounds by everyone. Referee Gayan Buddhika calls off for foul. Rashan Pereira is on the charity strike for a couple of free throws. Misses the first one. Misses the second one as well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not the best of the passes. Arnold Brent looking for options. Up and under. Important points. 44-56. Nimesh Kulatunga misses it completely. Nimesh Kulatunga misses the second one. Rebounded by AIS. 5 minutes remaining in this final quarter. 44-56. Gets it in. Sonal Pereira, back to Rashan. (44-58). Looks as if AIS is going for that sweet revenge here. 44-58, 4.5 remaining. Arnold Brent goes on with the shot. Sonal Pereira looking for options, finds Rashan, back to Sonal. Nimesh Kulatunga sends it over to Rashan Pereira. Lyceum will have the opportunity for another possession here. Rashan gets this one in. So it's a very important timeout called by the AIS camp. 46-58. Don't miss out on Cricketry, the on-field quick analysis with Roshan Abesingha that is brought to you at the end of each game of Sri Lanka versus Pakistan 2017. The tour, you can catch it all on www.thepapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports website. That's the final team huddle for LISW before they start off this final 4 minutes of the final quarter. Back to Arnold Brent. Goes through defenders, Arnold. And a beautiful pass to Turi Taputantri. Oh well, Turi did not read it. And the coach is not happy with Arnold Brent. He shouldn't have done that, he says. Well, quite true. Back to Sonal. Back to Nimesh. Goes to Lyceum. And the same backhand pass. This time, right Rasul scores off 48-58. Still a 10-point gap within the scoreline with 3 minutes remaining in this quarter. (58-48), 3.5 remaining. Arnold Brent misses it off. Abdul looking for options. 50-58, an 8-point gap with 3 minutes remaining. Asian International School leading this game by 8 points, 50-58. With 2.5 remaining in this match, the all-important ThePapare Basketball Championship first quarter final. The second one is coming up right after between St. Thomas's College versus St. Peter's College. Sabesh, back to Brent. Brent has been the live wire for AIS. Goes from the mid-range jumper, misses it. Sends it through to Sonal. Oh, well, good little pass there through the defenders. (52-58), a 6-point gap with 2.5 remaining. The excitement of the game, it's coming close, right down to the final minute. Keeps the line. Can AIS make it home, or can Lyceum International School Wattala seal the semi-final spot? Daniel sends it off to Sabesh. Easy shot, easy pickings. And another timeout called off by Lyceum International School Wattala. 52-60, an 8-point gap with 1.5 minutes remaining in the clock. So it's very important they discuss their strategies within this 2-minute break they get, perhaps the final of all. Sonal Pereira. Sing it to Rashan Pereira. Oh, intercepted by Arnold Brent. Brent goes through in this final couple of minutes in this game. 52-60, 8-point lead for AIS. Good double team defense there to put pressure on the key player. Sends it to Turit. Oh, the 3-second violation inside the D. Rashan Pereira. Nimesh Kulotunga gets it back. Travelling violation. Disappointed. And AIS calls on for a timeout. (52-60). 1 minute and 15 seconds right on the clock remaining. Arnold Bren going through that middle lane and just spinning it off. Misses it. He'll be on the charity strike for a couple more shots. Gets the first one in. Gets a second one win, so he has got his form back. The key point that brought the AIS did was identifying the roles within the playing five, and that has been the difference for AIS. 62-52, and a very comfortable 10-point lead in this final minute of play here in the first quarterfinal. Seems as if AIS has neatly tucked away this game in their pockets and have taken the sweet revenge for what they missed out. Lyceum Wattala misses it. Seconds remaining. Both the shots missed. The ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017 edition. Goes through, misses it completely. Gets it back online. Arnold Brand gets the pass through. Those are the shots that they need. Well, 29 seconds remaining. It's just 64-52 now. They've made sure that they're on a strong foothold. It'll be disappointing for Lyceum. They will have to bid farewell for the tournament from this point onwards. It will be AIS who will seal the spot in the semi-finals as they get their points through. (52-66). Daniel is on the line for a couple more charity strikes. Rashan Pereira rebounded well. Sunal going through it. Misses it completely. Rebounded well. The body language of the players are clear. We're waiting for the final whistle. And that's it. Asian International School Colombo has sealed their semi-final spot and got their sweet revenge of the International Basketball Championship final, beating Lyceum International School Wattala 52-66. As we conclude the first quarter final of the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017. The two teams shaking hands off after a very exciting match, and of course coming after this will be St. Thomas's College versus St. Peter's College taking on each other for the second quarter final of this match. The teams are of course on the court preparing themselves for an exciting another game, and AIS did well. They made sure that they identified their key roles among the players and left Arnold Brent to become the finisher as the rest of the players chipped in. For Lyceum International School, what it was going wrong from the third quarter itself. They didn't get their defense right. They didn't get their zonal defense, which kept Arnold Brent away. It was Brent who did most of the scoring during the second half as well. So you need to make sure that you keep that key player. Perhaps the man-to-man defense would have worked as well, but very, very unfortunate that it didn't work out for them. And that same pressure transferred back to them during the offense strategies as well, which made a scatter of them. They were unable to send the passes. Nimesh Kulatunga went on to a little injury. He didn't play with the same pace, and it did took a major hit for Evangelo Stefan and Nimesh Kulatunga. The ThePapare Basketball Championship escalating Sri Lanka schools basketball. Beautifully played game by both the sides. So we are all getting ready for excitement in the second half. That's the score breakdown. Asian International School going on to score 12 points in the fourth quarter. If you really look at that, the difference is the second quarter, while Lyceum International School just scored 9 points and AIS went on to make 19 points. Even though Lyceum International School was in the game, scoring 16 and 11 points respectively in the third and fourth quarters, they failed to catch up due to the large deficit in the second quarter. So the early lead building the foundation and taking the game back to AIS. Ladies and gentlemen, inviting you to stay tuned and stay logged and join with us for the next match, where St. Peter's College versus St. Thomas's College will take on for the second quarter final of the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017. That's it from the first quarter final. The news is AIS has successfully sealed their spot in the semi-final stage of the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017.